Hello, this is BSN contributor Justin McCoskey alongside my partner in crime, Carrie Gibbs, and welcome to the second installment of the BSN Collegiate Showcase podcast. This podcast is designed to get the listeners out there more information about the showcase that will take place in Akron, Ohio on March 9th, 10th, and 11th. Today on the podcast, we'll discuss the QBs and running backs committed to the showcase thus far and let you know who our top 3 players are to watch out of this group. But first, let's get into the sponsors. Our first official partner of the BSN Collegiate Showcase is Akron University. Our second official sponsor of the BSN Collegiate Showcase is BuffaloBillsDraft.com, and the official hotel of the BSN Collegiate Showcase is the Ramada. So, Kerry, let's get into the first group, the quarterbacks. Why don't you run down the list of quarterbacks committed so far?
Yeah, great. We got a great group here. You know, it's growing every day, but you know we got some really good athletes here that can make plays not only with their arm but also with their feet. We'll start off with Dante Warren, QB out of South Dakota. This guy is an athlete. He's also registered at the showcase as a wide receiver, so I mean you know this guy can make plays happen. Then you got the big arm of David Legree out of Hampton, put up a huge year last season, and I'm looking for him to have probably one of the bigger arms to combine. Next, we got the Tim Tebow of the NAIA, John Van Den Rad, and he's from Azusa Pacific. I mean, this guy can flat out play football. He put up monstrous numbers on the ground and through the air last year. I mean, this guy's really something special. Next, we got Casey Terrio from Jackson State. The guy is he's experienced. As a sophomore, he led his junior college team to the national championship game. So I mean, this guy knows. He's been there. He knows how to make big plays, and he's also pretty light on his feet. So you gotta watch out for him. And last but not least, we got Daniel Stiefel from Wartburg. Just had an interview with him recently. Great kid. Put up great numbers last season. I look for him to be probably one of the more underrated QBs at the Collegiate Showcase. So that's the list of QBs. Why don't you run through the running backs for us?
All right, well, our first running back is Rashad Slowly from Southern Connecticut State. Big, bruising running back. Our second running back is Thomas Addison out of Shepherd, this small scat back. I think he's going to put up some big numbers at the Combine. Followed by fullback Nick Bradford out of Marion. And then we have West Virginia State's Fabian Payne. South Dakota School of Mines and Technology, Jamie Gales, is on our list. And University of St. Francis, Frank Wolf. Let's not forget about North Alabama's West Hall, and I think this guy's going to turn some heads at the Combine. Another big fullback, Tennessee Martin's Kenny Jones, followed by Bridgewater's Anthony Carter, and center's Jonathan Panique. So I definitely think we have a very diverse group of running backs here. I'm going to get right into it. My 3 players to watch are Thomas Addison out of Shepherd. This guy I think is going to put up a great 40 time. He's going to be quick in all the drills, and I definitely would compare him to almost LaShawn McCoy of the Philadelphia Eagles. I definitely think that they have similar traits. My next player is big fullback Nick Bradford. A guy can just block, come out of the backfield, catch. He's just an overall good fullback. And finally, my quarterback to watch is John Van Der Rad. You don't get the nickname Tim Tebow of the NAIA by doing nothing. So I expect him to be a workout warrior. And during the games, not only impress us with his arms, but with his legs. So, Kerry, who are you guys?
Well, it's interesting. Your list has 2 NAIA players on it, which, as you know, that's my favorite division. So I'm very proud of you for including those people on the list. But
of course.
Yeah, well, we'll get started right in. Casey Terrio is my number 3 player to watch from Jackson State. As he said, this guy's got experience. He can put up the numbers. I mean, I look for him to do big things at the showcase. Number 2, Rashad Slowly. Like as you said, big bruising back. He's gonna put up some numbers in the weight room. They're gonna astonish some people. And also he has the speed to run right through you. And my number 1 player, we have to agree on this, John Van Der Rad from Azusa Pacific. As you said, Tim Tebow, the NAIA, the guy can do it all on the field. So that's my 3 players.
All right, well, we'd like to thank those who tuned in to watch our second installment of the BSN Collegiate Showcase podcast. We will be producing our 3rd podcast later this week, so please look for it. And everything that, stay classy, BSN.